Well, looks like it's your lucky day because I messed up a lot. I ended up recording this entire dungeon, Dark Hill, then most of the next dungeon. Then I accidentally hit a button, broke everything. It was really cool, really cool. And I was like, well, turns out I forgot to hit the record button on the video recording software. This time I did not, luckily. Oh jeez, that's bad. And that was really cool. So I was about to just be like, yeah, anyone who wants to watch this, they're not gonna get Dark Hill. That's something they're getting to miss out. Kinda sucks, because I had some neat TMs. I think I had like Thunderbolt, I had some Vile Seeds, and Violent Seeds. It was gonna be really nice. They're all gone now. Really cool. So we're back at this. I think this dungeon has 15 floors. I hope that I can very quickly get through it all. I'm probably gonna skip all of the dialogue because I did it like literally 10 minutes ago. Oh my god, game. Yeah. Well, I was talking about that guy's health. He has like 87, he's between 80 and 87 HP. Very neat, very lovely. Yeah, and it was super. I didn't even know this guy was in this dungeon, honestly. I went through all 15 floors without finding them. Very cool. Very clean. Wow. And I didn't see him a single time. But I forgot what I was talking about. We're gonna skip the dialogue. I'll summarize it right now. Quill Violent Seed. We made it really far. Munchlax is like, oh, there's lights. Looks like this world is darkness. That sucks. Only ghost Pokemon. That means that everyone is not alive anymore. And they're like, oh, I wonder how the guild's going. I wonder what all that means, all that stuff. I kinda wish that it didn't suck here. And then, it did suck. And I'm like, oh my god, I gotta cheer up my best friend Munchlax. Not gonna learn payback. Don't want to. And then I do. And he's like, I'm sad. But me, myself, Vulpix, I'm like, hey, we need some hope to work towards. What's that hope gonna be? Oh yeah, Grovyle. Grovyle came to our town from the future, or not town, he came to our time from the future, and then, you know, kind of a big deal. My cat is meowing. That is very frustrating. What cat? Oh, but a moment. I have a cat now, and it's a lady. It's a lady cat. Oh, she's the mean one. She's not nice at all, actually. It's gonna be really cool. Oh, she just immediately left me all alone. She was crying or something. Didn't even want me. Didn't even want to text me. I lifted her up. She was like, yep, love this. Brought her over to continue recording because I already started it. I'm not gonna stop it. I don't want to do like weird jump cuts or anything like that. Even though I now have to. I have to cut out the silence because that's a little weird to just leave in like a minute of silence where literally nothing is happening in the video. I feel like that's something no one wants to watch. My cat is it just left. It's just gone now. Really cool. Really good, lovely cat. Oh, I think that was her sneezing. Maybe that was him. I don't know. But what I do know is that my cat is mean. Ooh, Gliscor. Gliscor! No, honey. Ooh. Could you imagine having intercourse with a Gliscor? I think I might, end my life instead. It just, like, I imagine it being very scary in real life. Also, why is that the first thing that comes to my head? Like, imagine like Munchlax. Munchlax has, like, those scary, really sharp teeth, but he doesn't look, like, menacing or anything. Like, Gliscor kind of looks like he wants to do naughty things to me. And by naughty, I mean illegal things, illegal activities. And that just sounds bad. Like, he just wants to hurt me. Like, really badly. While brutalizing my anus. I'm not a fan of that. If that's your thing, Gliscor, that's your person. Not my person. Not my cup of tea. Not my cup of joe. I wouldn't want a cup of joe. I'd want a cup of, Janet. Yeah. Yep, that's the the better one. I couldn't think of any. A cup of Jessica. Is that better? Is that a better name? I mean, I guess it's more of like stereotypical lady than Janet. Like I think I've heard of like one person named Janet in my entire life, and it was a fictional character, so it must not be that common. Like, I guess I didn't go to the biggest school in the world. It was like 2,000 something people, 2,200. But like, still, I feel like I would have heard of at least one person. Especially since like, almost everyone in my grade I knew the name of. Or I had at least met at some point. Oh my god. So, that's like 500-ish people. Almost 600. So, could be crazy. Oh, better not have got. Oh, I didn't get my apples. Okay. But like, Janet's you're a rare breed. Any Janet out there? I guess it does sound closer to like Joe. More like maybe it'd be like a cup of Jan. Cause Joe is like short for Joseph, and Jan is short for Janet. So like, you know what I mean? Like they're both 3-letter words. Like you couldn't do like Jess. Like that seems like it has like 2 S's instead of 1. Especially since it comes from Jessica, which also has 2 S's instead of 1. Like you just can't even do it. Gotta get a cup of Jan. I don't know. I feel like Janet sounds better than Jan though. Why am I even having this conversation? This is a weird one. Oh no, we've climbed a lot. Time to skip all of the dialogue. Because I just did this. There's lights. That's the stockades where we were being held, where Dusknoir tried to kill us. And Munchlax is like, wait, why did Dusknoir try to kill us? I don't know. We're gonna die here. I don't like this place. This is the worst place in the world. Time to stop. Look at all the floating rocks. I wanna go back home. How's the guild doing? Wigglytuff, all them. I miss them. Even though you had like a friend and his name was Bidoof, everyone else didn't care about you, like at all. Except Sunflora, I guess. Sunflora kind of concocted a way of getting you free food when Chatot made you not want to. He didn't make you not want to eat. He deprived you of food because we failed to get Wigglytuff perfect apples. Which one do I pick? Find Grovyle or... Yeah, let's find Grovyle. Let's say I want to know something. Last time I did, I wanted to ask him something. Oh, right, because he went back to our world. Yeah, he's saying literally the same thing. Okay, that one's nice. This one's new. This one's different. The first option, it's basically the same thing. There's almost no difference. That one, large difference. He's like, oh, I don't know if you can trust him. He's a bad Pokemon. That's sort of what happens in the other one, but in the other one he's more like, what? How can you trust a Pokemon like that? I'll never trust Grovyle. And then you're like, it seems like Dusknoir tried to kill all three of us. Seems kind of bad, you know? You know what I mean? Like, maybe we might end up teaming up. Like, it seems like Dusknoir is the bad guy now, which means that he probably lied to us about Grovyle, if I had to take a guess. Ooh, boy, this is a lot of stuff. Yep, okay. Yes, save. Save and continue. And I have to do the bonus save that I messed up last time, and is the reason that I had to redo this dungeon, and why instead of you reading all of that text with me, and hearing my dumb voices that I do occasionally, instead we got something entirely different. Very bad. Very, very bad. When I started this dungeon, what happened in this dungeon? Did I finish this dungeon? I don't even know. How did I lose everything? Oh my god. Is my memory this awful? Like, how long has this recording been going on? It's been going on for 12 minutes right now. And I have no idea how I lost it now. All I remember is that I hit F2, and that loaded the save. But I thought I did it at that gate. But right now it's kind of showing me that I didn't do it at that gate. Because I'm in this dungeon, and I recognize it. I recognize it. I recognize all the Pokemon. As Probopass, it has a Metang in here. See, look at him. Like, speak of the devil. I said his name. Or its name, because it doesn't have a gender, I guess. And like, I don't, when did I do it? I could have sworn, because I remember that I did hit save on that, and I thought it was really weird that when trying to reload the save after making that mistake, it reloaded the save of the slate that I had created, which is on F2. And I thought, like, that's just weird. But I guess it might make sense. What does the mobile orb do? I can't say I've ever heard of that one. It can move through walls and walk on lava and water. That's cool. That's interesting. It's like the all-terrain hiker, or super mobile, if that's in this one. I'm sure it is with something. Like, you can't just get rid of something that cool. Like, what was it? In Red Rescue Team, like, I'm gonna relate basically everything because it was the first one. And Blue Rescue Team was basically the same game, but on DS, and with slight variances, like you can get Minun instead of Plusle. In Super Mobile, that was at 999 IQ. Which is kind of just like the in-game number if you read the files instead of the stars. Because the stars, little tougher to read, in my opinion. And at that you get Super Mobile, and every time that you walk into a wall, and you aren't walking diagonally, it'll just break the wall. It's like being a ghost type, except the wall breaks instead of you just walking into it. And non-ghost Pokemon can walk into it as well. It's very useful if you're trying to get a Kecleon. You just make like a 2-block in a room, Kecleon gonna spawn all over the place because you stole from them. And stealing bad. Wow, Munchlax, you're a god. Look at that. I wasn't even telling you to fight that guy and you did it. And then you just hit him. Like, Kecleon doesn't really do too much damage. You just have to worry about him lowering your stats. That's the bad part. If they lower your stats, or if you're playing as like a Charizard, and they have what's it called? God, why can't I remember? They have Ancient Power. If they have super effective moves, that's also bad for you. But that's kind of it. Like, some of them are gonna know Screech. That sucks. Don't let them screech at you. Oh, this is where I lost the data. Right here. Save and continue. Not gonna mess it up this time. Yep, I did it. Save to slot 2. It said it right up there. We gotta catch up to him too. Let's keep it up. We don't need the first one. It was about Grovyle. We're gonna catch up to Grovyle. I've gone quite deep. There's not much farther now. Some of you can already tell who the boss of this dungeon is. If I get through here, I should be at the forest. The Sableye are coming. There's no time to waste. That reminds me. I wonder how those two are doing. Have they eluded the Sableye? Oh, forget it. This isn't the time. I have to give priority to my own mission no matter what. I vowed to complete it, even if it means making sacrifices. Time to go. You there! Stop! In the name of the law. Who's there? Do you invade this place with no warning? Then you disturb our slumber. Then, without apology, you try to leave. Who's there? Who are you? You dare to anger us. We expect you to pay for these insults. Where are you? Quit hiding and reveal yourself. You accuse us of hiding? We do not hide. We are here. Ooh, we are Spiritomb. There is no mercy for those who transgress against us. Yep, that's the boss. Spiritomb. Spiritomb. However you say it, you do you. Yeah. Good old the Trip Trap. My favorite trap in all of the game. I like the Pitfall Trap, where you take damage and it just sends you to the next floor. It's just like, yeah, fuck off. I don't want you on this floor. I want you on the one below us. Yeah, get out. Nah. Yeah, that's the Pitfall Trap talking. In case you're wondering, it's me, the Pitfall Trap. Nah. This is how the Pitfall Trap talks. Hey. Wow, that wasn't funny at all. Wow, that was really dumb and awful. I hope that all of the bot comments on my videos agree with me, and they're like, yep, that was really bad. Why did you do that? That was a horrible mistake. Even us bot comments, we don't like you. I don't actually know if they're bots. I just know that I have to, if I want to do tags, I have to go through the special YouTube mobile app because I don't have internet on my PC. Or anything else. I really only have data. So I uploaded it all on my phone. And the app says that the most watch time that I've had on one of my videos so far is 4 seconds. So it's hard for me to be like, this isn't a bad comment. Like maybe it just what's it called? Like I've only seen it on one of the videos. Because I think I've gotten like 4 comments total. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm kind of a big shot. But one of the comments I was like, is this a bot comment? The first one I got. Can't remember who it was from. It said like NCS or some shit. I don't know. I was like, is this a bot? I feel like only a bot would do anything on one of my videos. No one has ever heard of me. I'm playing a game that no one cares about right now. So, pretty random. Like, I found out through watching a live stream that the newest Mystery Dungeon game came out. Maybe that's getting me a little bit of traffic, but there's like 1 million people uploading videos about that. So, kinda not sure why someone would click on mine over someone who actually, like, has followers. Like, that'd make more sense. Oh. Like, but they weren't a bot, they had actual videos on their channel. Oh, but let's go. Hey! There's Grovyle. You too. Grovyle, are you alright? Stay back. Huh? Why? Careful. An enemy lurks nearby. What? Where? It's right beside you. Next to me. It can't be this. Wah! Hee. All those who trespass upon this land, none shall be forgiven. None. Not least of all, you. Who is that? Who are you? You ask that of us? Our name is Spiritomb. We are the manifestation of a fusion of spirits. 108 of them. Wow. Very precise. Be careful, you two. That Pokemon is strong. Hee. Prepare to take your punishment. That's how I picture Spiritomb talking. If it was like a real being. Okay. Violent seed. Eat me. Violent seed. Okay. Same thing with Munchlax. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, those seem okay. I'm gonna use Flamethrower instead, though. Just because, like, I have Stab, and wait a minute. Faint Attack should be neutral instead of resistant, because he's a Ghost type too. Yeah! Let's do this! I can do this! Wow, that was looks like I didn't really need those violent seeds. Little bit overkill. Urgwa. Whoa, what's happening? Amazing. Eep! Wow. What? Eep! Run away! I don't think I remember that part. What was that? What was that all about? They got spooked and ran. Grovyle. Oh, so we didn't actually beat them. They just got scared. Okay. Are you alright? Yeah, I'll be fine. Can you get up, though? Somehow, that Pokemon, it was cunning, went up my nose and took control of my body. So that was a bad Pokemon. No, that's not true. That Spiritomb was probably upset over us trespassing in its space. It was frightening, because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw what happened when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. There are many such Pokemon here in the future. They are Pokemon who should be good, but they've become bitter and twisted because of this world's perpetual darkness. I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of this world. That makes me sad. Hey, you two. Now, will you finally trust me? Somewhat. To be honest, I don't really trust you, but... I've told you before, there's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving.
Oh, wait. I didn't say I don't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's what anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can learn, and yeah.
I still don't completely trust you, Grovyle, but but what you said does make some sense. It seems to be illogical, so please, Grovyle, please tell us what you know. Tell us about this future, and why you came to our world, Grovyle. So what if everything I say is a pack of lies? It's alright, I don't accept everything you say as the truth right away. I'll listen then decide. Well, fine, follow me. Give me the exposition I desire. Give it to me. Save the game. We are going to travel to the past soon. The secret of the planet's paralysis. Chapter 15, very cool, very, very cool. Good. This will do. Those Sableye won't be able to spot us easily here. Tell us, Grovyle, in the future, why did the planet become paralyzed? Yawn, yawn, yawn. I'm dying. IRL, due to the plague. The cause of the planet's paralysis. That dates back to your time, in the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was governed by Dialga. Dialga? Who is that? He is the legendary Pokemon that controls time. Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. But when Temporal Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control, and eventually the planet fell into paralysis. What? What happened to Dialga? When time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now here, in your future, the planet has become fully paralyzed, and thus Dialga has lost almost all his reason, oh no, and is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. He has become an entirely different entity, yes. He's been transformed into Primal Dialga, a primordial presence. Okay, Earth. Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone, because I tried to change history, because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis, because I traveled back in time to your world from this place, your future. What? Grovyle, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis, but that's completely opposite of what we were told. Grovyle, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovyle, weren't you the one stealing the time gears? You've got to be joking. I was collecting time gears, because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis. I needed to take them to Temporal Tower and to put them in place. That would have reversed the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it is true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put into Temporal Tower, time would have been fully restored to normal everywhere. Then what about all the things Dusknoir said about you? Like how he said you were a wanted outlaw in the future. Now you escaped from the future, and then fled to our world in the past. So you're saying all of that was just a bunch of lies? What else could it be? Because Dusknoir really is an agent sent from this future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me. Well, it's not really a lie that he was a wanted outlaw, because Dialga seems to control this time, this future area, so like that part would be true. And he did flee to the past to try and save everything, so like that part would be true too. That's it though. Everything else, not. Dusknoir is a liar. Lying man bad. What? Dusknoir was an agent sent to get rid of you. That's right. I have said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dusknoir after me. The great Dusknoir? It can't be. It's hard for you to believe, I know. I can't believe it at all. You're saying all this about the great Dusknoir? I don't understand why Dusknoir is acting this way here, but I admired Dusknoir. I can't believe you. It is hard to accept. What? He tried to kill you. Like, I feel like if anyone tried to kill me, suddenly all of the trust goes out the window. Like, am I wrong to think that? Yes, I only sent my own minions after you to murder you and your friend, and this other outlaw who is being who you were told was evil. It's almost like if you were using your brain like 8-year-old me was, or however old I was when I originally played this game. And it's almost like this game is treating you like you are a lot younger than you are. Like maybe if I was 4, I'd be like, what? Dusk Noir? Except I probably wouldn't be able to read. I don't remember if I don't think I could read at 4. It is hard to accept, but looking back over what we've been through in this future world, what Grovyle said is reasonable. It makes perfect sense. Exactly. Logical. Very logical. And Munchlax knows it. Munchlax knows deep down that what Grovyle says is true, but knowing that makes it that much harder to accept. I don't know if that makes it hard. I think that'd make it like way easier to accept if you know that it's true. Like, isn't that like what accepting it is accepting that, yeah, it's true. It's true, I know it. I know it's true. Can't accept it. Hey, where are you going? I'm going to see Dusk Noir. What? Yeah, I'm with Grovyle. I want to see Dusk Noir. I'm gonna find out if what you said is true or not. What's the point of that? You'll only be making it easy for them to get rid of you. You don't stand a chance against them. Then, what am I supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wonder this earlier, and you decided that you would decide for yourself? You insisted that because you don't know what to believe, you wouldn't accept words for their face value, and you'd think for yourself. It's times like this, when things are tough, that you have to be strong. Think for yourself, then act as you deem right. Grovyle, what are you going to do now? I'm going back to the past again to stop the planet's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi. Celebi? That's right. You can come with me or not, it's your choice. You two decide on your own course of action. I'm off. Oh, Celebi. Very interesting Pokemon, the time travel Pokemon. Or onion bug Pokemon, something like that. But the point is that it can travel through time. I don't know what I should believe either, but there is one thing I can say with certainty. In this future world of darkness, this planet is paralyzed. Okay, Vulpix, I know you're supposed to be me, and you're supposed to just like be the better exposition that explains things better than Munchlax, who is very unreasonable and works only on emotional reactions, which is not how you should be reacting in a crisis situation. But given all that, suddenly you are making less sense. You just said that everything Grovyle said is true, and Munchlax knows that, deep down. And now you're like, I don't know if I should trust this guy who's spitting straight facts. Like what? The paralysis of the planet, it happened back in our world. That's why, to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the past. Or the future, am I right? We have to get back to our world. The future world of the past. Vulpix, yep, I know. Well, Grovyle said, Grovyle is... fuck! God, no! Bad. Me bad. God. Things are very tough now. That's why we have to be strong. I need to stop using B to read text. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovyle, Vulpix. You have to get back to our own world. Wow, it's almost like Vulpix literally just said that. Thank you, emotional reaction that is Munchlax. If a person was emotional reaction, that's Munchlax. That's your partner in this game. Whoever you pick. Grrr. Master Dialga. The stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg your help, Master Dialga. Grrr. As you wish. By your leave, we shall proceed. Don't worry, that cough isn't from the plague that's going on in America and every other country, really. That cough is from prior events. What? What was that? Strange sensation. I've had that strange sensation before. Where are we? This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually shrouds it. Deep in the forest, we should find Celebi. Hey, Grovyle, you mentioned the name before, but who is Celebi? Celebi is the legendary time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go to the past. So if we find Celebi, does that mean that we can get back to our world? Yep, you can go back, but Celebi is the Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history. Wait a second, does that mean Celebi's in trouble too? That's right, Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi, so there's no time to waste. Get ready soon, we have to find Celebi. Okay, time to store a bunch of things. Yeah, let's throw that back also. Luckily, you don't have to fight Celebi. That would be a little whack. Save and continue. Save complete. Time to use my save slate as well. Yes, let's go. To death, Macbeth. Red wedding, ready, set, go. You seem to be finally prepared. Let's go then. We'll find Celebi and return to the past. Let's go. Wait a sec, hold on. What is it? If the three of us could get back to our world, Grovyle, will you keep stealing time gears like you did before? Well, yes, I will. Otherwise, the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. But Grovyle, I'm not convinced yet. Don't assume that you have my complete trust. I'm only traveling with you because I want to get back to our world. If we do get back, Grovyle, I found yawn. I'll find out if you really were stealing those time gears to prevent the planet's paralysis. Grovyle, if I end up thinking you're wrong for stealing the time gears, I'm going to stop you, Grovyle. Humph. Do as you will, but keep this in mind. What's important now is getting ourselves safely back to your world. So, for the time being, focus on getting back home. Let's go. I feel it. I am sensing something strange. What's up, Vulpix? I just know it. I've felt something like this before. That's it. It was when... Oh. It looks almost exactly the same. What's up, Vulpix? What's this weird sensation? I don't know why I'm feeling this way. Wait a second, I know this place. I thought so. This is similar to the sensation I had back then. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry. Let's hurry. Vulpixie. Where? Wow. Just one Sableye sent after us. Dusknoir must be very confident. Oh boy. Lots of bug and grass Pokemon. I wonder, can I configure Grovyle's moves? I really hope I can. Nope, can't do anything. Can I look at his eye? Nope. Can't see anything about him. That's cool. Let's talk to him. Watch out for Jumpluff. But I'm a fire type. Jumpluff is a grass flying type. I don't think I have anything to worry about with Jumpluff. Especially if I could learn Ice Beam. One-shot it. Level 1 versus level 100. One-shot. Ooh, a Grovyle. That's interesting. Wow, Wow. I thought for sure I was gonna one-shot him. What is wrong with me? Like, it's 7. This isn't when I go to bed. I have hours before I send myself to bed. I'm a monster. I'm literally a monster. Oh boy. Oh boy. I want to speak to Celebi. The Onion Man Pokemon. The Onion Pokemon. Pokemon. Gotta catch a man. Pokemon. Gotta catch a man. Yes, it's true. I know that I'll pull this through. What would go after that? That makes sense. Pull this through? Like, pull this through my butthole? Is that what it's talking about? Is that what I'm talking about? No, that wouldn't make any sense. You don't pull that through unless it's something that's like through my mouth or something. That'd be gross. I wouldn't want to do that. Kind of wonk. Kind of wonk. I wonder... Oh, bullet seed. It looks way better in this game than it did in Red Rescue Team. Like, way better. In Red Rescue Team, it kind of just looks like a bunch of... What color was it? It was like a yellowish, grayish square. Those ones actually looked sort of like seed-shaped. More like bean-shaped than seed-shaped, but like... What do bean seeds look like? Do they look kind of like beans? Because that only makes more sense. Grovyle, you have a bunch of health. Kill him. Oh, come on. Grovyle... Okay, Grovyle, you're actually just useless. Like, seriously. Like, you deal no damage. You just suck. Like, I thought you were supposed to be a big shot. I can't even see your stats. If I could see your stats, it would make me, like, a little bit happier. Because I would know for certain why. Like, I guess it sort of makes sense. I think ghost types in this reduce normal type moves by 4 times. Because they can't just make it so that it doesn't affect them at all. Because you might just, like, you might get unlucky with your starter, and then you might not realize that's your issue. So they had to make it so that, like, you don't feel completely powerless against a ghost type because you got a normal type, or you got someone who has yet to learn any moves that aren't normal type or fighting type. Like, it was a sort of insurance, I guess. But still, like, I guess if it is 4 times, it means that he would have dealt 120 damage to the mismatches. But now suddenly that sounds wrong, because I don't actually know the percentage. Because it doesn't say that it's not very effective. It says something like it's not effective at all, something like that. Which would mean that it's obviously less than it's less than half effective. But is it, what's it called? 1/4. Is it a 4th effective? I might have to look this up. Wow, that was a short dungeon. We already got to Celebi. We're about to go back to the past, I think. Is this where Celebi's supposed to be? That's right. It was around here that I met her the last time. But if Primal Dialga knows of this place, Celebi will have fled from here. If this place isn't known to our pursuers, however, then Celebi should still be here. Hello, Celebi, it's me, Grovyle. Reveal yourself, if you're here. Oh no, she's not coming out. Did Dialga chase her off? What if she's been captured by Primal Dialga? Captured? Whoa, who said that? I'm gonna have to do a light voice, because it's like a tiny person, and I feel like tiny people are usually portrayed as like super high-pitched voice, plus they're a lady, so I'm gonna do like a double whammy of like high voice, super high voice, But now, I don't hear anything. That voice. Did I imagine it? I wish I imagined it. I wish you wish you imagined it too, don't you? Tee-hee! You didn't imagine it! Me? Captured? How insulting! Captured? Impossible, that's for sure. Tee-hee! It's been too long, my dear Grovyle! Yes, it has been a while, Celebi. Oh, and it's a shiny Celebi. They're pink. Pink Celebi looks way cooler than green in my opinion. Huh? This tiny thing is Celebi?
Now that is downright rude. How inappropriate to both thought at my petite proportions.
Sorry. I heard you have the ability to cross time and space. Just time. So I was expecting to see some kind of an awesome looking Pokemon.
How uncouth. Never judge someone by appearance. But I forgive you. After all, you must find me cuter and more special than you imagine. Tee-hee.
Oh my god, I can't do that voice anymore. I think that's the last time I'm gonna do that voice. Just because it hurts so much. Celebi, I need your help again. I know. Seeing you back here, my dear Grovyle, tells me everything I need to know. Oh, cutie. You're cute. You're a cutie and you're soft. You're back because you failed in your mission in the past, yes? Yeah, it's true. I hope you manage this time. I've quite had enough of this. Living in this dark and dreary world is so depressing. Sorry, no time to chat. The Sableye are tracking us. If we don't leave soon, we'll have brought trouble to you. Tee-hee. It's quite fine. There's no need to be worried. Let those Sableye come. They're no concern to me. Besides, if you would be so kind as to prevent the planet's paralysis, we'll finally be spared the agony of this world of darkness. My dear Grovyle, I will devote my whole life to achieving that end. Alright. Where is the passage of time? The passage of time, they just knows it's a place. Is it a secret tunnel? Like what? It's ready, it is nearby. The passage of time is on a plateau above this forest. That's good. Can you guide us? Yeah. Are all three of you taking the passage of time? Yeah, that's right. Oh, what's this? Your friend. What? Whoa, no, that can't be. What? Is something the matter, Celebi? No, it's nothing. Well then, shall we? Off to the passage of time. You disappeared. Hey, Grovyle. So that's the passage of time. The passage of time is a portal that Celebi uses to travel through time. It's a secret corridor that spans dimensions. For short trips, I can travel through time all by myself, but for big trips that span many generations, I must use the passage of time. Oh, so if we go through that passage of time, yep, we go back to my time. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's another dungeon. And this time there's 4 of us. I almost didn't want it to be a dungeon. I kind of just wanted to just go back. Because now I'm pressuring myself. This video is 48 minutes long. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it even longer. I'm going to go until we get back in time. Good. We'll leave as soon as we can. Yep. Yep. No, that's the wrong thing. Save and continue. Yep. And save to slot 2. I'm gonna talk to Celebi. This is just a little secret. Did you know that Grovyle is really impatient and hasty? I know that he wants to hurry, but I do wish he would slow down a little. It would sure make me happier if he did. I want to spend as much time as I can with him. Uh-oh. That's not how I meant it. Not at all. I don't have any special feelings for him or anything. Oh, Celebi, you're a cutie. And you're both grass types, so it just makes it even cuter. Good. We're leaving. We must make our way to the passage of time. Let's go. Go, deep dusk forest. Ooh, X-ray specs. I think that's what those are. No, it's just insomnoscope. Oh my. I wonder, Celebi. No, can't do anything with Celebi either. Not even any cool times. Not even any fast times at Ridgemont High. Hey there, Leaf Eevee. Ooh, a one-shot orb. Too bad it doesn't work on bosses. Oh, that's useful. Very useful. I went past it. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, no, I did not. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, my. That's really bad. I think I can one-shot him with Flamethrower. Turns out I can't. Oh, good thing you didn't use Rock Blast. That would have sucked. Oh, an X-Eye Seed. I don't remember what those do. I don't really care what they do, though. Nice. Very nice. Okay, time to Flamethrower. Munchlax? I'm a little worried about you. Never mind, you're gonna kill him this time. You got him. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. Don't remember what song that's from. Those are the only lyrics I can remember from it right now. I went the completely incorrect way. There aren't a lot of ways to go. There were literally 2 ways, and I picked the wrong one. That's lovely. Very lovely. Oh, excuse me. What a burp. It wasn't very loud, but it sure was a burp. I love this floor. This is my favorite floor so far. Floor 4. Every time, 60% of the time. It's weird there is a sandstorm going on here. Like, all rocks are supposed to be standing still. Are they standing still? Are we just walking into them? Is that the issue here? That'd be a very bad issue to have. Oh my. You know what, Celebi? I want you to do something. Very good. That was very strong. Like, I guess it was super effective. So, it would have only dealt 50 damage to something else. But, like, picked the right move. That's something, I guess. It's AI. Is that... Are there shinies in this game? I feel like that's not what Hippowdon looks like. Normally. I feel like that was a shiny. I don't think shinies are supposed to be in this game, though. Maybe they are, because, like, Celebi is pink. Celebi is usually green. Instead. Like, maybe there are. I wonder if I can find the red Gyarados. Gyarados? In my Pokemon Go machine. Really used ancient power. Couldn't I use something else instead? Like, I don't know, Magical Leaf, just one-shot him, because it'll be ×4 effective. Come on, use your brain, Celebi. I thought you were cool, past being pink instead of green. And pink, I personally enjoy looking at more than green. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my my. Oh my my my. Oh my my my. Come on. Come on. Oh no, I'm fucking poisoned. Yeah, we're gonna do that, so no one else gets poisoned. Me being poisoned is bad enough. I don't want to deal with everyone else being poisoned. See, this Hippowdon looks different. The other one was all black. That one had, like, yellow, sandish color on it. Oof. I wish I could have recruited it. I'll be honest, I've only seen one legitimate shiny in all of my days of playing Pokemon games. It was a Raticate in Fuchsia City. It looked really bad, because that's what Raticate does. Raticate just looks like a regular animal. Not good. I want like a monster thing. Especially since it's normal type. Like maybe if it was some other type, I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of a monster. Like Vulpix, what does Vulpix do? Vulpix is a fox that shoots fire out of its mouth. Kind of a monster. Like, even Munchlax is a monster. Look at him. Disgusting. Like, Munchlax looks like he will eat you. And your family. Like, all in the same day, too. Not even joking. Oh, I see it now. There it is! Wow! Time to go! Is that the passage of time? That's right, that's the passage of time. I went through that to go to the past. Celebi, only you can open the passage of time. Do your thing. Sure! Stop there. That will do. What? That voice. It can't be. Hello to you all. It's been a while. He just appears there. Dusk Noir. Your straying carried you far. But sad to say, that's all over now. Wow. Very dangerous. The Sableye too. Humph. That's crafty, Dusk Noir. You allowed us to roam free, but you kept your eye on us the whole time. So you could capture Celebi as well as us. What? So you mean we were followed the whole time? Humph. I didn't see this coming. It's all my fault, Celebi. Oh? Apologies don't suit your style, my dear Grovyle. Do you honestly think that I can be caught? Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Everyone, are you ready to fight? Huh? You bet I am. We're going to power our way through. We'll push them aside, then dive into the passage of time. Got it. Huh, so you'll resist? Spare yourself the effort. You have no chance of succeeding. I don't know, Celebi's kind of strong. We won't know for sure until we try. Dusk Noir, you and me now. Grovyle, are you really such a fool to think that I'd come alone? What? Now, Master Dialga. Whoa. Turned pitch black. Wow, that was a nice sound effect. Look at those eyes. Back like a doll's eyes. Wow. Me, I am Dialga. Wow, well that's Grovyle. What is it? What is that thing? That's Primal Dialga. What? That is? That's Primal Dialga? What's wrong, Grovyle? Where's your bravado now? Gah. My dear Grovyle. This is it for us. Huh? Why? Aren't you going to fight? It's hopeless. Dusk Noir on his own is one thing, but we don't stand a chance against Dialga. You two have kept up so well. I'm sorry to let you down. This is where it ends. But I surrender, Dusk Noir. Do with me as you will. My dear Grovyle. What's the matter, Grovyle? It's not like you to give up so easily. Yes, I'm giving up, but hope is still alive. Celebi, you remember. The last time, when I traveled back in time to prevent planet's paralysis, I wasn't alone. There was another. What? Grovyle, you didn't come to our world by yourself? That's right. I had a partner. We headed to the past together. But when we were going through the passage of time, we had trouble. We became separated. My partner should still be back in the world of the past. If not, I am eliminated. My partner will see our mission through to the end. My partner will prevent the planet's paralysis. Ha! Ha ha ha! Hoo hoo ha! What's so funny? Huh. So you claim someone went to the past with you? Incidentally, what's the name of your partner? Go on, say the name. Why ask such a thing? Can't tell me? No, that's not true. My partner's name is Vulpix. My best friend. What? What? Grovyle. You said Vulpix? Well, this is Vulpix right here. What? Your Vulpix? What? No, it can't be. It isn't. The Vulpix I know isn't a Pokemon. The Vulpix that I know is a human. What? Hoo-ha! Precisely. My good fellow Grovyle, that is unmistakably your friend Vulpix. What? That Pokemon you see was once a human. What? Master Dialga had given me a mission. It was to get rid of you, Grovyle, and Vulpix before you fled to the past. I traveled through time in pursuit of both of you. In the past, I gathered intelligence that might help me find you. Yep, and then at one point I met Teen Bud Bam Bombs. Hello there, you're from the guild. Yeah, we're there, we work there. He suspected nothing, but then we told him the story on the beach. He saw it in a dream, excuse me, a dream, you say. What do you mean? When they mentioned the dimensional scream, I was skeptical at first, but then an idea began to take shape in my mind, and... Yep, with the memory of a name, and the memory of being a human before that. I beg your pardon, a human? So a former human, with no memories, a human that possessed the dimensional scream, I became convinced then. You are. You said you know your name at least, and that name would be... Vulpix told this name to Dusknoir. I see, Vulpix. Does that name ring a bell? No. Means nothing to me, unfortunately. He saw the faintest. He hid a smile. He did it. That's the one. You did it. You found out. Vulpix developed amnesia and was transformed into a Pokemon. It must be because of the accident during your time travel. Well, Vulpix's memory loss was a lucky stroke for me. After all, your partner failed to recognize who I am. It was quite easy to win over your partner's trust, and it was also easy to drag them to the future when the time came. Dusknoir really was lying, which left you, Grovyle, the last part of the job to finish. I was a human from the future, and I was Grovyle's partner on a mission to prevent the planet's paralysis, and that's how I ended up in Munchlax's world. Grovyle and Vulpix, with the both of you here, everything will end when I finally dispose of you. That will finally put an end to Grovyle's glimmer of hope. Everything ends for you. Ha ha hoo hoo ha ha. Dusknoir, no. Dusknoir. Ha, have you finally come to terms with your fate? Grovyle. Vulpix. We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end for you. Vulpix, Grovyle, you can't give up. Yeah, you say not to give up, but what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. I know. Celebi, can your time travel ability transport us the short distance into the passage of time? It won't be easy with Dialga here. Dialga is the temporal Pokemon. It controls time itself. Even if I can make us travel in time, you'll have no trouble exposing it. Even a little will do. Please. Attack. Time to travel. Get it? Time travel. Time to time travel. Time travel. Time travel. Ha ha ha. Yeah, this doesn't really make as much sense, but it's a children's game. It's okay to have things that don't make sense. Unless he's, like, pulling them back to this time. Like, I imagine they traveled, like, a small amount of time into, like, the past. Where, like, still basically invisible. But, I mean, it doesn't matter. Time-traveling path has been shattered. There they are. We got so close to the passage of time. Dive in now, you can make it. Now, into the passage of time! What about you, Celebi? Don't fret over me. I told you I can't be caught. Stop the planet's paralysis. Change history. Thanks. Thanks, Celebi. You're not getting away. Wow, Celebi, you are incredible. Gah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Wow, just like before. We're on the beach again, aren't we? Yes, let's save. Let us save. That was a lot of exposition to go through. I read a lot of it. Ooh, chapter 16, A New Dawn. We went through a full chapter this session. Hour long. Yep, on the beach. Yep, pretty cool. Yep, we're waking up. This is the regular time. It's really cool. Really, really cool. We're gonna end the video very, very soon. As soon as we're done with all the exposition. Vulpix where? Like and subscribe, or just subscribe. Don't really care about liking. Isn't this where I met you, Vulpix? It's like that beach. So that means, could it be? No, it is. Where? In the past. We're back in our world. Yes, we did it, Vulpix. Hey, Grovyle. Look around. We made it home. Back to our world. So, we did it. We made it through. Back to this world. Yep. This is where I met Vulpix. Let's see. Yep, right here. Very cool. Vulpix was out cold and I found her here. So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me into the eastern forest. And Vulpix and I both reached our world far away from each other. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole time travel thing. Can you explain it to us, please? But this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and lived there. It's the perfect place. Alright, let's go to Wigglytuff's Guild. That doesn't make a lot of sense. They think Grovyle's a wanted criminal. Still. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, wouldn't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me? Yeah, you're right, Grovyle. You are correct. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place, but it will mean cutting through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Alright, it's this way. Sneaking through. Grovyle is a sneaky Pokemon. There's a message from the Exploration Team Federation. A special episode, Here Comes Team Charm, has been unlocked. To play a special episode, select it from the episode list on the top menu. If you would like, go to the top menu. Yep, I get it. I literally just saved the game. Very cool. Save again. You can never save too much. True. Fact. Fact, you can never save too much. Wow. I like this shark. It looks very cool. This cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff. Yep. I think they call it that because the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Wow. It's down here. This is where I lived before I joined the guild. Go on, go in. Wow. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. Very, very nice. Looks lovely. Phew. I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. It goes to show nobody takes any notice of this place. Might be better if we stayed here for a while. Agreed. Wow. Give me my sentience back. But Vulpix, I never expected you to be that very same Vulpix. Grovyle, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Vulpix and I, we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human paired together? Yeah. And Vulpix had or has the special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. Played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. Trusted partner. That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait, hold on a second. You said that the Dimensional Scream needs a trusted partner nearby, but it was going off not long after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show you how much you two trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, I haven't seen that face, Munchlax. Love it. Stylish. I mean, it's a bit embarrassing. In addition, Vulpix developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Munchlax, your partner had someone to turn into. Perhaps Vulpix grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's one other thing that I don't understand. Does the dimensional scream go off in relation to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The dimensional scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to time gears. Really? I don't remember it that way. Hey, Vulpix, do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy and during our first exploration? And there were other times, too. It went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the dimensional scream went off, right? Yep. Are you sure? That never happened in the future. The dimensional scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the dimensional scream is altered in the past. So in the future, the dimensional scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears? Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time, when we were in the future, your dimensional scream used on the water, Vulpix. Touch the water. Water. Touch the water. Touch the water. Do it. Touch the water. Just touch the water. Use your psychic scream. Touch the water. Just touch it. That's what happens? Touch the water. Do it again. Touch the water again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Touch the water. Just touch the water, Vulpix. Do it again. Just touch it. The water. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future, because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional scream failed to work. Maybe Grovyle is right about the future and the past being different. Are different enough to make my dimensional scream ability work differently. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional scream ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it. Here. A time gear is here. I see. Place the drought stone in Groudon's heart. That lifts the fog. Very well done. Good job, partner. After identifying the locations where the time gears should be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world in your future to this world. However... Whoa! Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No. I can't hold on. Oh, no! Oh, no. How scary and dangerous. We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus, Vulpix and I became separated. For some reason, Vulpix got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future? Not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So, Vulpix, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you are still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Oh, Vulpix, I'm glad to see you again. Very glad. Very, very glad. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a bit worried about how time stops in the regions where it's yeah. Jeez, what's wrong with me? I never talk this much. That's the issue. I'm dumb. I'm a bit worried about how time stops in the region where its time gear is removed. That's really a temporary thing? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking a time gear will cause trouble for Pokemon that live in that area, but we have to stop the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Wow. Yes, save the game again. Third time is the charm. Am I going to gain my sentience back? No. Looks like I know. More exposition. Munchlax isn't here. Maybe he's outside. Oh, Grovyle, you dirty birdie. You dirty birdie. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yeah, just thinking. Thinking about Dusknoir. No, not that. Sure, finding out we were being duped really hurt. But hearing what you had to say earlier, Grovyle, made me realize that what Dusknoir said in the future was really true. And it made me understand that Vulpix really did come from the future. I was thinking about things like that. Hey, look, Grovyle, sunlight. It's sunrise. Oh, beautiful. I think it even looks better in the tiny screen. Because you can't see all the individual pixels. It's super good. I really like the artwork in this game. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long, but I didn't think that a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, and it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. But things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're pretty. That was another yawn. I love yawning. It's my favorite pastime. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it, it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There's one thing that I wanted to ask you, Munchlax. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end for you. Yep. And then Munchlax was like, hey, let's get out of here. You can do it. We can make it out. We just saw this less than like 10 minutes ago. Well, it all seemed lost. You refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wondered too. I really don't know. Maybe it was because Vulpix stood by me. Vulpix? Take a look at this. This? What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. It's my dream to one day solve the mystery of this fragment. But I was such a coward, I couldn't even work up enough courage to see if I could apprentice at the guild. It was then that I met Vulpix. Vulpix? Yep, alright, gonna believe you. Yep, totally believe you. You get it. You've seen all this before, probably, maybe. Yes, Vulpix was always there to cheer me up. And then we fought the Groudon illusion. It was easy peasy. Scary stuff. Oh, I have seen that face, I guess. Very rare, though. Gotta be brave. Gotta be brave. Brave. Gotta be brave. It all gave me courage. With Vulpix, I felt like I could conquer any challenge. That's how I came to think over time. But maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright, I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Vulpix has a special quality that makes others feel that way. The same way that I care for Vulpix as a friend. You, Munchlax, also feel that same way about Vulpix. Vulpix is lucky. Blessed with a friend like you. Oh my god. Exposition end. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yup. Exposition end. I want to end the episode. Alright. It's agreed that we will collect all the time gears first. We have to decide which time gear we should target. Let's check the Wonder Map. From here, I guess the underground lake would be the closest. How about Tree Shroud Forest? That was where I got my first time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. It is a little far from here, but there is no one like Yuxi guarding that time gear. Great. We have to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But we wouldn't have to worry about that here, right? Exactly. That's settled. That's where we'll go, to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh, and still no free will. That's great. This is it. That's the entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. I'm gonna end the episode right here. I just want my free will back. This is where I'm gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna end the episode right here. Hour and 20 minutes long. It's kind of a long episode. If you made it this far, subscribe. Maybe you'll see another one. You'll probably see another one right after this one. Tomorrow, the day after. That's when it's gonna come out. Hopefully, probably. Yeah, that's it. We're gonna do Tree Shroud Forest next. Bye-bye.